Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
In the second
Here's Didi Gregorius. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there. 3-1. Now a throw over to first. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it his toes. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And that misses, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moved.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cue shot here out toward short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Swing and a little tapper. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Third baseman
Justin Turner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Granderson over to his right. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
batting fifth.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting
In is
seventh,
Curtis
the
Granderson.
right fielder,
He enters
number
play
4.
hitting in the 260s for the year. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Alex Avila. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Avila. He'll take the turn for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Javier Baez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
First offering on its way. Left side. Beckham has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Happ has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding in once again, Andrew Toles. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. A base hit in his first trip. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. This one's down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Little tapper down the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 0-1. This is popped up. Beckham is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Softly hit to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so they work out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swinging a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting.
Striding in, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. A double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he's safe. It is Curtis Granderson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Granderson.
This is pulled into right, and this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Avila set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. On the ground up the middle, Gregorius has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hey now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Chopped foul wide of first.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Baez is right there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. And he is in there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Logan Morrison. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward is calling for it. And the inning is over. At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Toles, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball. Get it going.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but foul. Lifted in the air to center field. Happ is there. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner will lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Justin Turner
takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
First baseman number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yasmani
into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ waits on it. 1 down. Digging in once again, Ben Gamel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swings through it for strike number 2. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Gregorius.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Popped up. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Too high. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count, you waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt, throw one high, make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Rizzo is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Cano has it. No problem here. One away. Ready now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Designated hitter, Nelson
Chopped
Cruz.
weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 22.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Happ going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, for Robbie, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Avila waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Ian.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham has room in foul territory. 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Hopped up, and Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Yasmani Grandal.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Ben Gamble. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Slide and a stop by Baez. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to digging in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Granderson moving to his left. He's got it one away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those. Relievers. John Jay will be summing up
for the Cubs. Number 30, John Jay.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Now batting, Alex Avila. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Beckham onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, the Mariners were given a great boost by the start turned in by this man. Mike Leake. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Leake. His record is now 8-0.